On this week's episode of Jag TV, it's a Raider team that is tearing up the competition.
And we take a look to a nearby town filled with fall festivities.
And the Jaguar Pride Marching Band is ready for competition. Jag TV starts now.
From Blue Springs South High School, this is the award-winning Jag TV.
Welcome to this week's episode of Jag TV. I'm Nolan Baker.
And I'm Elise Edwards. Our ROTC Raiders had a very successful weekend. Here's Griffin with the story.
Last Saturday, Blue Springs South's ROTC Raider team competed in the Mixed Division Championship.
This year's team has been a great surprise because we lost a lot of seniors last year, and so you kind of go into each season with a little bit of uncertainty on how well things are going to go. But our youngsters have really stepped it up, bought into the program really well, and we've been pleasantly surprised. It's been a fantastic first 3 meets so far.
On Saturday, they took home a boatload of accomplishments, winning first place overall, first in the mile ruck run, and first in the one rope bridge.
I felt we did great. I was really proud of all of our cadets and the hard work that they've all put in, and it turned out great.
Let's go! Downhill now! Go!
At the Smith Cotton Raider meet, our mixed team finished first overall, and so it was just really good to be recognized for our hard work.
Let's see some more of those skills on the upcoming meets. I'm Griffin Heidi, Jag TV.
Our Raider team is amazing, so if you see any members, be sure to congratulate them on their hard work paying off. This past Tuesday, September 21st, was the International Day of Peace, a celebration dedicated to promoting and appreciating community and love. To celebrate, the James Walker Warriors made pinwheels and lined the sidewalks with them to promote kindness and community in a nice display of creativity. This weekend in Lee Summit, it's time to celebrate the changing of the seasons. Here's Kate for some more details.
Main Street, located in Lee Summit, was the place to be this past weekend, as Oktoberfest was back in action.
And we're so excited that the Oktoberfest is back again this year. The Chamber has put this event on for 30 plus years.
Oktoberfest offers many activities for many ages, even including a kid street filled with games, rides, and a Ferris wheel.
It was kind of scary at first, but now I want to do it again. It wasn't that bad. I was getting used when I was getting higher. I was getting used to it.
Selfie stations, live entertainment, and food was also offered at Oktoberfest.
So we have a great time. A lot of businesses. We have 1,000 plus members, and that would not even include their staff. But a great community. We just support each other. And you own a business in Lee Summit, you be part of the Chamber.
Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce and Oktoberfest creates opportunities for many businesses while providing an influence to the community.
And we're really excited to be here. It's like a great day and, lots of fun. So that's why we're here.
As you can tell, Oktoberfest has been a success this year. Come out next year to enjoy a fun time with family and friends. I'm Kate Willey for Jag TV.
Thanks, Kate. This year's festival looked amazing. I'm glad you had a fun time. I'll have to check it out next year.
On Saturday, October 9th, there will be a skateboarding competition at Old Mill Park. Be there at 10 for registration because the competition starts at 11. Spots are open for people of any skill from novice to pro. If you're wanting to compete or even just watch and want more information, contact Delaney Johnson at 816-228-0270. So start practicing and remember to wear your helmets. Speaking of competition, this past Saturday, our Jaguar Pride held a huge band event. Here's Charlie with the story.
On Saturday, September 25th, marching bands from around the Midwest came to the Blue Springs South football field to perform. Many people said they were excited to see the bands perform again. This was the first time in 2 years that marching bands could travel to compete in competitions. There was a morning competition and an evening competition, with Jaguar Pride performing for the finale. Marching Mizzou even stopped by twice to show off their drumline. First place was Grain Valley, second place was Olathe East, and third place was Olathe Northwest. The band that had the outstanding music, visual, and general effect was Grain Valley. The KC Championships was definitely a lot of fun. Make sure that you support Jaguar Pride whenever they go to the Golden Regiment Invitational. I'm Charlie Fuller for Jag TV.
Thanks, Charlie. That seemed like quite the day for band.
The Blue Springs School District Board of Education voted unanimously to keep the mask mandate in effect until the end of first semester in Blue Springs for students and staff alike. They hope to keep students in school rather than sending them back home. Be aware that changes in policy may occur, as guidelines are always changing. To get the latest information available, keep tuning in to Jag TV. Coming up after the break, we take a look at our district's COVID rate changes along with the new news in the city, state, and nation.
All this took was a pristine SAT, ACT, and GPA. Before that, a healthy dose of travel field hockey, volunteering, the arts, and 18 years of everything else. Sending a kid to college is overwhelming. But to solve the big challenges of tomorrow, start with simple steps today. If you're ready to start, we're ready to help. So let's get started at countryfinancial.com.
Call your financial representative, Isaiah Bragg, at 816-795-6340.
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because it is so much fun to be hanging out with people that are positive. This place has become my family.
And you meet so many great and wonderful people here at Chick-fil-A.
Come join our family at Chick-fil-A Blue Springs. You're going to love it too. You can fly online or in person. We'll be glad to have
you. Big Frog is offering a great deal right now and giving money back to the school district. Each time you order customized shirts for school clubs and associations, 10% of the total purchase will fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own t-shirts at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and money goes right back into the district's Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or check their website, bigfrog.com/independence.
Hey Jags, Nate here at Culver's. Welcome back to the school year. We got some exciting things to talk about, including a new sandwich. Everybody knows that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is the best burger in town, but every now and then you need to change up anyway. Best go-to, spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Fresh every single time, sizzling on that fresh crisp lettuce, tomato, and pickle on our fresh Kaiser bun with the butter freshly toasted, and the best pairing with the spicy crispy chicken sandwich, the Wisconsin cheddar cheese curds. Now that your mouth's watering, come on down to Culver's. You know where to find us, and we can't wait to see you.
News from South High School in the city of Blue Springs. You're watching Jag TV.
Welcome back, Jags. The city of Blue Springs is getting ready to conduct the 2021 Citizen Survey. Random citizens will be mailed a survey and are encouraged to fill it out to the best of their ability and return it so that the city can know how to improve for the near future in a variety of ways. For some more news in the city, as well as the state and nation, here's Abby.
In city news, the Blue Springs Farmers Market is open and ready for visitors. It is located in downtown Blue Springs on 11th and Main Street. The market specializes in homegrown fruits, vegetables, flowers, meats, and many other items that are grown or made by hand. Stop by and see all the goodies the market has to offer. In state news, thoughts and considerations are arising for a new Royal Stadium in downtown Kansas City. With a decade left on their lease at Kauffman Stadium, the Royals are evaluating their options on where a new ballpark could be. Owner John Sherman states, "Wherever we play, the criteria will be that the process will result in a meaningful community impact." In national news, SpaceX recently launched their first all-civilian crew in orbit. Billionaire Jared Isaacman recently reached a deal with SpaceX for the mission. Jared will be the commander of the flight and plans to use the flight to raise money and awareness for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. The citizens blasted off from Kennedy Space Center in Florida for a 3-day space flight. They will also be recording personal messages and capturing videos for a Netflix documentary about the mission that will be releasing September 30th. That's all for City State Nation. I'm Abby Clausen, and now here's Sawyer with COVID Update.
Thanks, Abby. Hey, staff and students. Here are your numbers from the last week in the COVID Update. Over the past week, there have been 44 new cases within the school district, with only 3 of them being due to school-related spread. Although because of exposure at school, there have been 41 quarantines. Since August 23rd, there have been 290 cases across the district, and currently the school with the most cases is Brittany Hill Middle School with 8.
The overall weekly case rate of COVID-19 in eastern Jackson County has continued to decrease over the last week in all age groups except for children under 5 years old and 20 to 24-year-olds. The amount of fully vaccinated residents in eastern Jackson County has increased to 47.3%, which is a 2.2% increase in the total population over the past 5 weeks. There is still a mask mandate in effect, and the school is requiring us to wear masks in order to keep more students in school instead of needing to quarantine anyone within the vicinity of the positive case. So, do your part and keep your mask up so we can keep learning in school instead of needing to go virtual. Let's keep on knocking out COVID-19 together. That's all for your weekly COVID update. I'm Sawyer Jackson. Now here's Caton with some reminders for this upcoming week.
Hey Jax, picture your takes are on Friday, so make sure you're dressed up. After that, we're having 8th grade night. 8th graders and band are coming us out. They'll be playing pre-game and pep songs at the home football game. On October 2nd, the South Marching Band is competing in the Golden Regiment.
Yeah, so we're super excited. This is going to be our first competition in about 2 years. So yeah, we're super excited. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be at Blue Springs High School this next weekend.
October 5th is ACT testing. Juniors and seniors are taking practice ACT. Jaguar teachers will let you know where to go for first hour. I'm Kate Martin.
Thanks for the updates, Caton. Here in KC, the Renaissance Festival is coming to an end, but there's still a few weeks left to go check it out. Ending on October 17th, the Renaissance Festival is open on the weekends near the Azura Amphitheater. There will be several family games and activities relating to the Renaissance for you to participate in, as well as interesting attractions like jousting and role-playing. When we get back, Avery will catch us up on this week of sports, and Kylie will show us what it's really like at Arrowhead Stadium.
Kick off the fall season with a fun farm experience at Colonial Gardens, beginning Friday, September 17th, and every Friday and Saturday through the end of October. Colonial Gardens is the place to be. Enjoy all the fall activities including pumpkin patches, hay rides, apple picking, livestock tours, yard games, crafts, hot chocolate, s'mores, and more. There's even live music in the courtyard. Colonial Gardens is located on the south side of Blue Springs, and for more information, go to the website colonialgardenskc.com.
My name is Chelsea. I've been coming here since I was 15, which is not too long ago. No. I've been coming here since I was 15, and I love coming to Dahlquist Dental. I feel comfortable here. I'm never anxious or worried about any of the care I'm going to receive here, which is actually a big deal. For me, I've been to a lot of dentists. Dr. Ryan is always meticulous, and he's very careful and thorough, and I really, really love that about here.
You know you really need to call Moxie Pest Control. They kill bugs fast.
Don't let pests throw you off your game. With more than 20 years of experience, Moxie Pest Control provides safe, high-quality treatment for your home or business. Our licensed technicians work inside and out to keep your space free from occasional invaders. Toss your worries away and choose a winning service today. Visit killbugsfast.com.
Jag TV Sports is sponsored by Rod Sports of Blue Springs.
Last Friday, the Jags football team took a trip down to Liberty to take on the Blue Jays. The Jags were trailing 28-0 at halftime. This didn't last long though. The boys fought back, scoring 2 touchdowns in the second half, including a 7-minute drive that resulted in a touchdown in the third quarter. Unfortunately, this wasn't enough to beat the Blue Jays, and the Jags fell 28-13. South will play Ray Peck at home this Friday. In the area, our crosstown rivals Blue Springs fell to Liberty North 47-7. Ray Peck narrowly beat Lee Summit West by a score of 17-14. Park Hill beat Lee Summit 30-22, and Lee Summit North fought back and came out on top against Blue Valley North by a score of 28-27. The girls softball team hit the road to face Lee Summit West on Friday. Madison Hoffman threw 5 innings. She gave up 1 run and threw 5 strikeouts. Offensively, Elle Smith led the Jags with an RBI, a run scored, and a stolen base. The girls came out on top by a score of 6-2. The Jags will face Liberty Wednesday night. The boys swim and dive team traveled to Columbia, Missouri this weekend for a meet. James Price made the top 8 in diving. George Barr and Carter McIntosh also made it to the top 8 in their individual events. The medley relay and the 400 freestyle relay both made finals. The two teams consisted of Judson McIntosh, Brody Gilburn, George Barr, Carter McIntosh, and Sawyer Jackson. The Jags are undefeated in their dual meet record. That's it for sports. I'm Avery Rayler for Jag TV.
Thanks, Kylie. Arrowhead Stadium is always exciting. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid was taken off the field in an ambulance after the game on Sunday. Thankfully, it's been reported that he is in stable condition, and the reason for him falling ill is mostly due to dehydration. Coming up, we have a very important message from the president of South, courtesy of the advanced video production class.
God darn it. Good morning, USA. I'll now be taking questions from the crowd. Yeah, you right there.
Well, Mr. President, I think I'll be asking the question all of America wants to know. What do you have to say about the serial slapper?
Well, quite frankly, I do not think it's a presidential matter.
What do you mean, Mr. President? The slapper has slapped 246 people in the last 24 hours.
I don't care. It's none of my concern. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you right there.
Securing the perimeter. Everything seems fine.
Delta. Be advised, Delta is unresponsive.
Well, that was intense, to say the least. Keep your sunglasses on tight and watch out, because the serial slapper is still out there. That's it for this episode of Jag TV.
Make sure to go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and on jagtvnews.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our new podcast. See you next week.